Have you ever wondered how a boy from a humble background became one of the world's best-selling artists? Marshall Bruce Mathers III, better known as Eminem, was not born with a silver spoon in his mouth. His story begins in the gritty city of Detroit, Michigan. Born to a teenage mother, his childhood was anything but stable. Constantly on the move, bouncing between Missouri and Michigan, he experienced firsthand the harsh realities of poverty, neglect, and abuse. Yet, amidst this chaos, a spark ignited. Young Marshall found solace in the rhythm and rhyme of rap music. Hip-hop became his refuge, a world where he could express his deep-seated frustrations, his dreams, his fears. He started scribbling lyrics, perfecting his craft, honing his unique style. His early fascination with comic books fueled his vivid storytelling, while his love for language shaped his sharp, intricate wordplay. Music became his escape, his rebellion, his identity. But the road to fame was far from smooth. Eminem faced countless rejections, racial prejudice, and personal struggles. He was a white man trying to break into an industry predominantly dominated by African American artists. But he didn't let this deter him. Instead, he used it as fuel to push harder, to prove his detractors wrong. His breakthrough came with the release of the Slim Shady EP, an audacious, controversial record that caught the attention of none other than Dr. Dre. The rest, as they say, is history. Eminem's rapid-fire delivery, his brutally honest lyrics, and his uncanny ability to weave complex narratives struck a chord with millions around the world. He was raw, he was real, and he was relatable. But with fame came new challenges. The pressures of stardom, the constant scrutiny, and the personal demons he battled led to a spiraling addiction to prescription drugs. It was a dark period, one that he would later chronicle in his music. Rising from the ashes of a tumultuous childhood, Eminem emerged as an undeniable force in the music industry. His story is not just about his meteoric rise to fame, but also his resilience in the face of adversity. It's a testament to the power of perseverance, of turning pain into power. But what happens when the lights go off and the applause dies down? This is where the story of Marshall Mathers, known by many as Eminem, takes a darker turn. With the rise to stardom came a wave of pressures and expectations that proved to be overwhelming. The fame, the money, the constant scrutiny, all these factors began to weigh heavily on Eminem, pushing him towards a path of self-destruction. At the height of his fame in the early 2000s, Eminem found himself grappling with a dangerous addiction. Prescription drugs became his escape, a way to cope with the relentless stress and anxiety that came with his newfound status. But this coping mechanism soon spiraled into a full-blown dependency. Eminem was not just fighting external pressures, he was waging a war against himself. His addiction was not a choice but a consequence of a life lived under the magnifying glass of fame. The drugs provided a temporary relief, a short-lived escape from the gnawing pressures of his life. But they also consumed him, chipping away at his health, his relationships, and his career. The world saw Eminem, the superstar rapper, the lyrical genius. But behind the scenes, there was Marshall Mathers, a man grappling with his demons, a man struggling to stay afloat amidst the turbulent waves of fame. He was a man who, despite his outward success, was falling apart on the inside. His addiction became a significant part of his narrative, weaving itself into his lyrics and performances. His music became a mirror, reflecting his struggles for the world to see. His songs were raw, honest, and often painful to listen to, but they resonated with millions around the world. They were a testament to his battle, a battle that so many others were secretly fighting. Eminem's struggle with addiction was not unique to him. It was, and still is, a struggle faced by many in the entertainment industry and beyond. The pressures of fame, the expectations of others, the constant scrutiny, these are all factors that can drive someone towards substance abuse. And yet, despite the prevalence of this issue, it remains largely hidden, shrouded in shame and stigma. Eminem's openness about his addiction was a brave act. He chose to expose his vulnerabilities, to share his battle with the world. In doing so, he brought attention to an issue that is often swept under the rug, sparking important conversations about mental health and addiction. In the midst of his success, a dark cloud appeared, casting a shadow on his illustrious career. But even in his darkest moments, Eminem never lost his drive, his passion for music. He continued to create, to inspire, and to push the boundaries of what was expected of him. His struggle with addiction was a significant part of his journey, but it was not the end. It was just another chapter in the complex, compelling story of Marshall Mathers. In the midst of his success, a dark cloud appeared, casting a shadow on his illustrious career. Can a man who has lost himself to addiction find the strength to fight back? This question, a beacon in the dark, guided Marshall Mathers, commonly known as Eminem, during his tumultuous journey through addiction. At the height of his fame, Eminem found himself entangled in a web of prescription drug addiction. This war was not fought on the streets of Detroit or in the recording studios of Los Angeles, but within the confines of Eminem's own mind. A struggle that started as a way to cope with the pressures of fame soon spiraled into a full-blown addiction. Eminem's battle with addiction was a roller coaster ride, marked by highs of artistic brilliance and lows of personal despair. The addictive substances offered a temporary escape, a refuge from the constant scrutiny and expectation, but they also cast a dark shadow over his life, threatening to consume him. His music, once a lifeline, became a chronicle of his struggle, echoing the pain and turmoil he was experiencing. The road to recovery is often long and winding, and Eminem's was no exception. He had to face the reality of his addiction, recognize the damage it was causing, and make the difficult decision to seek help. It was a decision that required immense courage and strength, but it was a crucial first step on his journey to sobriety. Eminem's fight against addiction was a battle of wills. On one hand, there was the allure of the substances, promising relief and escape. On the other hand, there was the desire to regain control of his life, to break free from the chains of addiction. It was a war within, a constant tug of war between temptation and redemption. During this time, Eminem faced numerous challenges. The withdrawal symptoms, the cravings, the fear of relapse, these were constant companions on his journey to sobriety. But he also had to grapple with the psychological aspects of addiction, the feelings of guilt and shame, the fear of judgment. These were battles he had to fight on his own, battles that tested his strength and resilience. Despite these challenges, Eminem persevered. He embraced the process of recovery, taking it one day at a time. He sought help from professionals, leaned on the support of his loved ones, and channeled his experiences into his music. His journey to sobriety was not easy, but it was a journey he was determined to make. Through his struggle with addiction, Eminem demonstrated remarkable courage and resilience. He faced his demons head-on, refusing to let them dictate his life. His journey to sobriety is a testament to his strength and determination, a testament to his will to fight back against the forces that sought to bring him down. In the face of adversity, Eminem found the courage to fight his demons, paving the way for his journey to sobriety. His story serves as a beacon of hope for those struggling with addiction, a reminder that it's never too late to seek help, and that the journey to recovery, while challenging, is a journey worth taking. How does one rebuild a life that's been shattered by addiction? This is not a rhetorical question, but a genuine inquiry that many, including the iconic rapper Eminem, have had to grapple with. In the aftermath of his well-documented struggles with prescription drugs, Eminem found himself at a crossroads. The path to recovery was not going to be easy, but it was necessary. The journey was filled with trials and tribulations, but it was also marked by resilience, determination, and a rekindled passion for his craft. Eminem's return to the music industry was not just a comeback, it was a rebirth. Leaving his old habits behind, he embarked on a new journey, one that was as much about self-discovery as it was about sobriety. His music became his therapy, a means for him to express his innermost feelings, fears, and aspirations. His album Relapse, released in 2009, was a testament to this therapeutic process. It was raw, unfiltered, and deeply personal. He didn't shy away from discussing his addiction or the darkness that came with it. Instead, he embraced it, using it as a platform to address his struggles and his journey to recovery. But the transformation didn't stop there. A year later, Eminem released Recovery, an album that was not just a sequel, but a progression. It was a reflection of his growth, both as an artist and as a person. The music was different, the lyrics were different, and Eminem himself was different. How has Eminem's struggle with addiction and journey to sobriety influenced the music industry? This question invites us to explore the ripple effect of one man's journey through the tumultuous tides of addiction and his triumphant return to sobriety. Eminem, born as Marshall Mathers, has always been an open book, using his music as an outlet to express his innermost thoughts, struggles, and triumphs. His candidness about addiction and recovery has resonated with countless individuals, both within and beyond the music industry. It has created a space for open dialogue and has challenged the stigma often associated with addiction. Eminem's journey has influenced not only his music, but also the message he communicates to his fans. His lyrics, once filled with the chaotic turbulence of addiction, transformed into powerful verses of resilience and redemption. His music became a beacon of hope for many grappling with similar struggles, a testament that recovery is possible, and that one's past does not define their future. But the impact doesn't stop there. Eminem's candidness has also influenced other artists. It has encouraged them to share their own struggles and victories, fostering a deeper connection with their fans. This ripple effect has led to a shift in the music industry, promoting authenticity and vulnerability over a polished, flawless facade. Moreover, Eminem's journey has raised awareness about the dangers of prescription drug addiction, prompting the industry to take a more proactive stance on mental health. His struggle has served as a wake-up call, highlighting the need for support systems and resources for artists battling addiction. Eminem's influence extends beyond his lyrical prowess and chart-topping hits. His struggle and recovery have shaped the industry, promoting a culture of openness and support, and encouraging artists to use their platforms to address important issues. Through his journey, Eminem has not only transformed his own life, but has also had a profound impact on the music industry. His story serves as a powerful reminder that vulnerability can pave the way for change, and that music can be an instrument of hope and healing. What is the legacy of a man who has overcome so much? A question that echoes through the annals of music history as we delve into the journey of Marshall Mathers, better known as Eminem. Eminem's journey is a tale of trials, tribulations, and triumphs. It began in the gritty streets of Detroit, where a young man fueled by a passion for music dared to dream. His rise to fame wasn't an easy one. It was a path riddled with obstacles, but his determination and raw talent broke barriers, paving the way for a new era in the hip-hop genre. His struggles didn't end at the pinnacle of his success. On the contrary, they intensified. At the height of his fame in the early 2000s, Eminem found himself ensnared in the vice-like grip of addiction to prescription drugs. It was a battle he fought in the public eye, a stark contrast to the glittering facade of celebrity life. But Eminem's story didn't end in defeat. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, he embarked on a journey toward sobriety. His candidness about his struggles resonated with millions worldwide, transforming his personal battle into a beacon of hope for others facing similar adversities. The legacy Eminem leaves behind is multifaceted. He's not only a hip-hop icon, but also a symbol of resilience and redemption. His music, a potent blend of raw emotion and lyrical genius, continues to influence artists across the globe. His words, laden with the weight of his experiences, have become anthems for those grappling with their inner demons. Eminem's journey is a testament to the power of the human spirit, a testament to the strength that lies within us, waiting to be awakened when faced with adversity. He's a beacon of hope for those battling addiction, a symbol of the possibility of redemption, and an advocate for mental health. Eminem's story is one of triumph over adversity, a testament to the power of resilience and the human spirit. His legacy will continue to inspire for generations to come.